everyone, and welcome back to another lovely episode of the And I've Always Said That podcast. Happy Wednesday, or whatever other day you're listening on. Seems we have to address the elephant in the room again.
It's me, I'm the elephant.
Do you care to comment?
So I'm apologizing for breaking your windows. In my defense, you needed new windows.
What about the couch cushions?
You know,
we loved that couch, Joe.
and we loved that couch, and we loved on that couch.
We loved each other on that couch.
We loved each other on that couch so many nights.
Yeah.
All four of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was in a place where I was so overwhelmed by that love.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I needed to let it go, and I'm back because I've seen the light.
Okay.
I've seen the light, and I'm ready to love again.
Okay.
And to never let that love go.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna bring it up too, but I didn't want to be annoying.
Let me. Oh no.
No. Panic at the Disco. No. Brendan Urie.
The Jonas Brothers.
We're yet again circling the 19.
No. It's Panic at the Disco.
I know. I always think that the 1975 sounds like the Jonas Brothers.
You think the 1975 sounds like the Jonas Brothers?
Yes, and I found a TikTok that
Name one song. It sounds similar.
I don't know.
I'll play it, and she'll be like, "Oh, is this a new Jonas Brothers song?" And I go, "No. This is gonna be Oh Caroline by the 1975."
They're British. No, but somebody else on TikTok said the Jonas Brothers concert looks a little different, and it was the 1975.
Are you sure? Do you even know what the 1975 looks like?
Yes. Well, I didn't know it was them, but it said it in the caption.
She went, "Yes, I didn't know."
You could show Taylor a lineup of 30 British guys. She couldn't pick out a single one correctly who was in the 1975.
Nope.
And that's why we love you. And that's why I came back.
I'm glad I was the driving force.
But I'm back. I'm back. So I'm sorry, ladies.
Good to have you back.
Yeah. And I will pay for the windows. I'll pay for the windows.
We were in the red for a little bit.
Should we do an ailments of the week since the two of you are wearing sunglasses?
I'm feeling so shy.
Why do you have to do the song?
We don't have a song.
Oh. Ailments of the week.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I kind of love that kind of like went along with us watching clips of Sister Act about 10 minutes ago.
Could not remember.
And
us
also
from the couch.
it being Sunday.
Oh my God.
We got brought to church.
That was our church.
Mm-hmm.
That was our church.
My ailment of the week is I have a sty.
Right.
Yeah. I have a sty, and currently tummy's not doing too well.
Oh.
The Popeyes at 3 a.m. was not the move.
It is sitting like oobleck in my stomach. For anyone who doesn't know what oobleck is, it's that mixture of water and cornstarch that when you punch it, it's solid, but when it sits in your hand, it's liquid.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Popeyes turned into in my stomach. Oobleck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in straight up oobleck mode.
I have about like a laundry list of ailments.
How about top 3?
that I will not be sharing on the pod.
You want to do a top 1?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my top is definitely tummy hurt. I didn't have my finest hour last night.
There's a helicopter going by. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
Didn't have my finest hour last night. I did sleep here. Did not make it home.
I did get a text at 3 a.m., which is crazy getting from Nikki. I was honk snooze asleep in my bed.
I have never.
We were wide awake watching Impractical Jokers.
No. I'm feeling so shy.
Photo evidence.
What am I looking at?
No.
What am I looking at?
No.
Nikki did go ahead and fall into the tub.
Is your head okay?
Yeah, she fell ass first.
My big fat juicy ass.
Your big fat juicy ass.
It cushioned her fall.
It cushioned the fall.
The shower couldn't take it.
I was sitting on the couch, and the sheer shock and fear on Megan's face made me get up and run into the.
Holy hell! I'm sorry, I missed it.
She like fell in slow motion, so I like ran in to try and get her before she went in.
You know, that's one thing I've noticed about us. Whenever we fall, it's always in slow motion.
Slow motion.
It's always in slow motion.
Yeah. So didn't have my finest hour last night.
And that's okay.
Tummy hurt. I think this is the first episode I've had to film with sunglasses on, which is really brave of me that I'm here right now. I often refer to myself as the bravest woman in Manhattan. As you guys know, I've been so brave this month.
So brave.
With all of my ailments.
We can insert the Nikki fan cam.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
With how brave that I've been.
And
so.
how are you doing with the triple use of the T word right now?
That's my ailment of the week.
Yeah.
What?
Tummy. The word
Tummy.
tummy.
Oh,
Y'all
sorry.
use tummy. And sorry I had to
It's
say
okay.
it right now.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll get past it.
I'm
I'm trying to grow as a person.
I've had a raging headache for the last 3 days.
Oh, my.
Do you think it's from the stress of moving or anything?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We are moving.
That's moving.
That's an exciting little tidbit.
A little update.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to someplace way sexier.
Oh, my God.
They got a pool, guys.
I can't
Yeah, freaky
wait.
in the pool.
Guys, we're going to get
freaky at the pool.
freaky at the pool.
We are
Name of the
going.
episode, Freaky at the Pool.
Freaky at the pool. I did tell them this last night. I fell asleep during that, so I woke up and you guys were just saying getting freaky into pool, and I missed.
Taylor had no idea.
She had
the
no idea what we
origin
were
story.
talking about. So wait,
Taylor, you're gonna get freaky in the pool.
I'll just give a little more context. So Friday night, Megan and Taylor came over, and we were having a group scissor in my bed.
We're also having a group spoon too.
Group spoon where we literally kept flipping
We're
like
flipping like hot dogs at a 7-Eleven where we were like one way, and then we were like, we have to face the other way.
the other way.
We started to get uncomfortable the one
And
way.
we like started like talking about the pool that's in our new building and how we were gonna get freaky at it. And we
Freaky
kept
at the
saying,
pool.
"Can't wait to get freaky,
Freaky
at
at
the
the
pool."
pool.
And apparently Taylor was asleep during that entire time.
I looked at all of you and I went, Taylor is asleep.
I don't
'cause
remember.
Nikki was scratching Taylor's hand.
Oh yeah.
And it put Taylor in a trance.
Because that's like your lullaby.
It is.
Literally. So then once Nikki stopped scratching Taylor's hand, she came to, and the three of us would not shut up about going freaky at the pool.
Get
Freaky
freaky
at
at
the
the
Freaky at the
pool.
pool.
Oh, when we were there the other day, we couldn't shut up saying it under
Yeah.
our breath.
Yeah.
Freaky at the pool.
Freaky at the
Freaky at the
pool.
pool.
Yeah, I cannot wait to get freaky at the pool with you guys.
Yeah.
Literally in 1 week.
In 1 week, and we can cut this out, like they say it's a lap pool, but it's very long. There were like kids in it when we went, and the maximum occupancy says no more than 72 people in the pool.
We can literally have a pool party.
We could
rave.
literally have a pool party.
I will be wearing water shoes,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll have a pool party.
That's your right.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it 72 people in the area?
No, it said in the pool.
Sit in the pool.
In the pool.
In the pool.
In the pool.
You could definitely get
You
freaky
get so
in the
freaky
pool.
in the pool.
Oh,
freaky in the pool.
I'm gonna put on my sexiest, hottest bikini, go down with a book, and I'm waiting.
Mm-hmm.
God, I gotta get ripped.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I have a week to get ripped.
I have
You have a
exactly a week to lose 20 pounds
Yeah.
of fat and gain about 10 pounds of muscle.
God, I gotta get ripped. Any fitness coaches listening, please comment down below or just slide in my DMs. Megan
have
Ashley
3 days.
926.
Do you have
Yeah.
any free exercises? I can't
at
afford
this
to
point-
pay you.
At this point, it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Please hit my line.
Yeah.
3 days. You have
Oh
I
my
have
God.
3 days to get so incredibly ripped. Help.
Help.
But yeah.
So, yeah, that's ailments of the week.
Yeah, we've been under a tremendous amount of stress, but it's because we're entering a very slay era in about
So slay.
Yeah.
And, like, everything that I went through in the last month, all of my ailments and stress, it'll be worth it.
we're shedding it all in the last week.
And I'm leaving
Yeah,
all
we're
of my
leaving all.
ailments in this old apartment.
We are
Because I'm not
yes.
going to be sick in a new apartment that has a pool in the building. Are you
Has-
kidding
And
me?
the pool table.
in a pool
Ooh,
table.
pool
And
table.
also
I'm going to get freaky on the pool table.
I don't think I could ever be sick in an apartment that has a window in the kitchen.
Yeah. And you know what? I've always said that.
But I think it's something that we've kind of adopted as our new philosophy. Everything everything that's happened this year, I think we can say grateful for it. It has brought us where we are today.
Yep.
Anything that is no longer serving us, we are
Leaving it in
there.
that
We
old
are
apartment.
leaving it there.
Yeah.
You leaving
And there's a lot to
Beetlejuice
leave.
behind.
Yeah.
And there is a lot to leave.
There's a lot to leave.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do penny riser and then dropper?
Yeah. Because I have a lot to say about the panty riser.
So do I.
Okay, so this week's panty riser is a second coming. He was our first panty riser ever.
Really?
Was he?
He
was?
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Wow, I
It's
didn't know that.
embarrassing for him.
He was our first ever panty riser,
We're humiliating him.
They're literally slandering him.
and he has been summoned again.
Was it a similar situation where it had to do with Britney Spears again the first time we
Probably.
called him a panty riser?
Probably. I don't remember why. I just remembered that we all hated him. So this week's panty riser is none other
His friends call him Lake.
Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake. I hate him. He's
a freak.
I have so much animosity towards him.
Let it
Get
out.
Get
Good
into
word.
it, Taylor.
Get into this.
Get into it.
So
I'm
this
listening.
week, Britney's memoir came out.
Which I really want to read
clips
it.
of it came out. I don't think it comes out yet.
Oh.
We should all pre-order it.
I really want to
Yeah.
read it. I don't think I will, but I
bunch of
want
eggs.
to.
Guys, we can read it at the pool.
Read it
Oh
we
my
can read it at the
God.
pool.
Read it at the pool.
But the most important parts came out. And it came out that when she was 19, dating Justin Timberlake, well, technically engaged to Justin Timberlake.
Her world collapsed.
That was before. But she got pregnant and he went, I don't want to be a father. And she went, I had an abortion. It was the biggest mistake of my life. I didn't think it would be that bad if we had the baby, but he did.
I will say this, like, just purely speaking from a financial point of view, celebrities are in the best, like, financial positions to have babies. I don't think you should ever have a child if you're not going to treat it with love and respect and care
Yeah.
Yeah.
the way you should a child. And there are a lot of people bring children into this world who shouldn't because they don't do that. But, like, I get like a 20-year-old, and probably most 20-year-old guys would be assholes about that, but it's so sad.
Yeah.
Like,
if you were engaged,
it is so
Yeah.
sad. Because when you're engaged to someone, you've probably spoken about having children by that point
Yeah,
already.
and you've literally thought about like the rest of your lives
the rest
together.
of your lives.
because he was like, we're too young, which granted they were 19 and 20.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Little young. But like, she was so sad. And then just watching the Every Time video, I like could cry.
I know. I didn't know anything about that. I was so grateful that you showed me.
I had never even listened to that song before.
I've never
I've
heard that
never
song
heard of that
before.
song until everything
Well, she
came
doesn't
out.
like to perform it. And every time she performs it is because her dad forces her to.
That's so fucked up. Oh my god.
God.
I think he's on his deathbed.
Good.
Awesome.
As he should. I also want to say too that like I've seen so much discourse online saying like, well, she did it, and because there's a part I think that said we both came to the conclusion, but if it was just me on my own, I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
And I think that shows you like when you really love someone and you think that you mean as much to them as much as they mean to you, you sometimes let yourself get convinced by them in things that you wouldn't normally be making that decision.
Well, yeah,
and you
and
say
he
like
manipulated her.
Yeah, he manipulated her. You say like this is a group decision, and it's very telling to me that after they broke up, she, if she really would have come to that on her own, she would have been like, I don't regret it. Like
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
want that
here's what
relationship
happened,
anymore.
but, like,
It made me upset, but I don't regret it. The fact that she's feeling that all these years later shows that she never wanted to do it in the first place. And she was
Exactly.
probably doing it to keep them together.
Yeah,
Because
because
you're 19.
Yeah.
Like, you're a baby.
after they broke up, he did Cry Me a River.
Yeah.
And then everyone thought that Every Time was a response to Cry Me a River. Like, she was like, this is my song and I'm so sorry.
Because
But it's really about the baby.
Did he so is it public discourse, or did he say that Crimea River was about her cheating on him? Because we know he cheated on her, right?
She cheated on him.
Oh, she cheated on him. But didn't he also
With
cheat on
who?
her?
With her choreographer. She kissed him.
Oh,
Or
she
he
just a
kissed
kiss?
her. Yeah.
Started out with a kiss. How did it end up?
So
like this?
they both cheated on each other.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess most celebrities do.
But after they broke up, he was like very like on like a bash tour.
Yeah.
Of Britney
Oh, for
Spears.
sure.
About her virginity, which is
Yeah.
disgusting.
Like people would be like, "Did you take her virginity?" And he was like, "I don't kiss and tell, but." Well, now she came out and she said it was the first time that they had sex.
Her world collapsed.
She went, "All right, you could put it in," and he went, "It is."
Oh,
And she went,
My world collapsed.
Like how humiliating. Like,
Britney Spears got the last laugh.
yeah. I don't pray for that like moment to ever happen to like my worst enemy.
No.
There's no way.
like panty riser, like
Ultimate panty riser.
ultimate. Like he is a little penis, and he's a sucky person.
Yeah. Did you see that video that's like going viral of him again, where it's like he's like trying to dance. He's literally giving Liam pain.
Someone edit the sound of the sneakers like scuffing on the floor over it.
And that's why he's on my list of people I think are going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Stars.
In the next
His
3 years.
apology tour.
Apology
His
tour.
apology tour, because that's how that's the only way Dancing with the Stars can get a big name, if it's someone on an apology tour.
And you know
Yeah.
what's sick about that, Megan? I think he would win. I think he would win the mirror ball. I think
For
it
he
would be a
sure.
bunch of 50-year-old women going, you know, he's not that bad.
He's not that bad.
I'm gonna vote for him.
And I just want to say, it really pains me to say this about him because he's my birthday twin.
Ooh.
So is my brother.
So, and I have yet to meet your brother.
You're not in great company.
I also have yet to meet Justin Timberlake.
I hope I never do.
Oh
But
my
it
god, what
pains
would
me
you
to
say
say
to him,
that.
Taylor, if you met him?
I cursed the day you were
No,
born.
Taylor would be like, can I take a selfie?
Oh god.
No, I wouldn't even want a selfie with him.
Yeah, you would.
You would.
No.
You would. You'd want to send it to your mom.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, you know, when celebrities are telling stories, and then they're like, yeah, they asked me a photo, and then they'd be like, I actually don't like you.
Don't like you.
Oh yeah.
That would be me. I would be like, you did Britney so bad.
I think
You
though.
did her so dirty.
I think if you think about the progression of his career, like
Britney made him.
no, I was gonna say though, just from like a guy who has been in stardom since he was a child, and then being in one of the biggest boy bands in the world at a time like Y2K, where
Yeah.
everyone was their worst self. It's no surprise to me that his ego is
Was-
exactly the
oh,
way
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
surprise at all, because there's probably a million people like him,
Mm-hmm.
you know, in Hollywood running around like that.
Mm-hmm.
The 2000s were like the worst
Mm-hmm.
time to be famous, I think, because everyone was openly very horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And not that but him and Britney's relationship was doomed from the start.
Oh, I
mean,
agree.
When they got engaged, the label said no, and they weren't allowed to be engaged.
That's sad.
So they just had a lot of people
You-
controlling them, but
Mm-hmm.
You think that you're that like rich and famous and successful, and people still tell you what to do, and you're
Exactly.
like trapped in this little glass box where everyone's watching you. I
Yeah.
just got
Literally.
deep for a second there, but sometimes I really think like I don't ever want to be like that famous, because you have zero control of your life and your decisions.
Yeah.
I would like to be a little famous though.
Maybe a little
Yeah.
famous.
A little famous, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get it
If
twisted,
anyone
guys.
has-
Private but not
Subscribe.
secret. Private but not secret.
Like,
Yes.
if anyone out there is listening and like needs a new industry plant, like call us up. Like,
Yeah.
I want to like post a video and it blows up and everyone goes, where did these people come from?
yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
I
if
want
you
people
need
to
a
be
new
so sick of
industry
my face.
plant, like call me. Or if anyone knows how to like, I don't know, like sell your soul to like a bad person, like I'll do it.
I'll do it too.
I would love for people to know my face but not my name.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
But also, like, bringing it back to Justin Timberlake. Because
She's not done.
No, like, grow up. I don't know. Like,
This is like Dear John again.
Oh.
okay, I won't do another Dear John, but this week he rose my panties so much that they were inside
of
me.
you.
I
Could have given me a yeast
I
infection.
think too it's because you see someone who's
Bad week
strugg-
to mention yeast.
bad week to mention yeast.
Yeah.
I think it's sad too because like that would be a horrible situation for anyone to be in, but someone who has struggled as much as her, where you see people constantly kicking her,
Mm-hmm.
throughout her life. I think that's the part where everyone is just more
Everyone loves to kick Britney Spears when she's down.
outspokenly heartbroken about the situation, because it's actually something that plays out a lot in a lot of people's lives, and for it to be something so traumatic to be out there, a lot of people probably relived their own moments like that.
For sure.
So
For sure.
I understand why it has stirred up so much discourse.
And the signs were there, like throughout like the video, like the girl's giving birth and she's like looking over the baby, and her and what's supposed to be Justin Timberlake are fighting, and he's destroying her apartment, and she's like,
does she like try to commit suicide in that?
Yeah,
in the
She's
bathtub.
drowning in the bathtub.
And then
so sad.
when she first performed it, like the entire time while she was singing it, like she had her hand on her stomach, and
It's really sad.
she was wearing a white dress, and everyone was.
Why do you know so much information?
We watched it in bed. We watched this in bed.
In bed, but like
first performance, so Taylor has gone forward with looking up even more information.
I was because I was really sad for her, and I needed to find out all the information.
I was just gonna say, like, Taylor's really a big Britney fan,
That
but
was-
not for her career, just for her one song.
That was like we were in bed the other night together, and I said something, and everyone was like, well, "How do you know that?" I said, "I read it on his Wikipedia page."
Oh shit! What was that? It was so funny.
from 365.
Oh,
Gay.
Because everyone thought he came out, and then he went back in because he was like, "I never actually came out," but
No, he
Wikipedia
just-
said that he did.
he
He
just
just
posted that one photo
sexy
of
picture with
Nacho.
Nacho.
And nobody knew that Nacho was in the movie because the movie hadn't come out yet.
Yeah, the movie hadn't come out
Yes,
yet, and I
you're
think it was
right.
also Pride Month.
It was Pride Month.
Nacho.
Speaking of our panty dropper.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Roll the
I
clip.
like do not have enough energy to be like horny on Maine right now. Like I want to give this panty dropper my all, and I simply don't have it in me, and it's making me really upset. Anyways, yeah, roll the clip.
Dropper of the week. Penny dropper of the week. We're serving pennies, having sex with penny dropper of the week. Penny dropper of the week. Penny dropper of the week. We're serving pennies, having sex with penny dropper of the week.
Okay, panty dropper of the week. Can I get a little drum roll from someone? Ross Lynch.
Ross motherfucking Lynch.
Ross Lynch is so sexy. So this started, well, he kind of like got brought back up on Stan Twitter because he's in a new Troye Sivan music video. Looking
sexy.
A little too
sexy. Like a little too sexy. So I've been watching the music video like a crazy person.
Biblically.
Biblically, not just because of Ross Lynch, but like the song is so fucking good.
It is. It's so good.
It's so good. But yeah, he's looking a little too sexy in the music video. And then, you know, as one does, go down TikTok rabbit hole, fan cams.
Oh no, it was on my For You page, front and center.
Yeah.
There was a video of him. I actually got 3 different videos of 3 different angles.
Yeah.
Of
Aren't
him,
those the best?
him
The
covering
Sex
on
on Fire.
I need. Can we like add that in? Are we allowed to do? Let's add it in because I think you all need to see this.
We live in a lawless land.
This podcast is a lawless
we're not
land.
monetized. We're not monetized.
We're not
Yes.
monetized, and we're gonna be horny on Maine.
We have to make use of the fact that right now we're not monetized, so that when we
Yeah.
are, we can say, "Been there, done that. We got it all."
Yeah.
out.
Speaking of horny on Maine, after this, I have like a subplot to the panty dropper that I think we discussed already, but
Okay.
I'm just gonna re-bring it up.
Okay.
You might know what I'm talking about already.
Okay.
But if we're gonna be horny on Maine for anyone, it's gonna be
Ross Lynch. Oh my god. So anyways, then there was a separate TikTok that's literally on his page of him at some music festival, white jeans, shirt off,
Beer in hand.
beer in his motherfucking hand.
Looking like a little slutty.
Looking
I'll say it.
like
A little
the
slutty.
The
sluttiest
sluttiest
little
thing a man
slut
can do is have his shirt off and hold his beer.
and hold
Yeah.
his beer. Yeah.
Every
That's the
ex-girlfriend
sluttiest
is
thing I can
touching
say.
that right now.
And I've always said that, and I've literally always said that. Take your shirt off and hold your beer.
And he's like a little sweaty.
Oh my God.
and
It's
his
ridiculous.
hair.
His hair.
I want to make one comment about his hair, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stating it here.
Mm-hmm. I think I know what you're going to say.
He is the only man, to me, the only blonde man who deserves rights.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Absolutely. So this TikTok shattered my
Pelvis.
Your Gucci.
yes, made my hip bone jelly.
Hip bone jelly.
My glass
But
back. My glass pelvis.
Yeah, shattered my glass pussy. Shattered my glass pussy.
What is it? Shattered the glass ceiling? Like it's
Shattered my glass pussy.
It shattered the glass pussy ceiling.
Yes.
Cap for sexiness.
Yes.
There's only so much I can take.
Yes. I mean, I was gonna
he
say
exceeded it all.
I was gonna say that it just shattered my entire world, but you know the glass pussy ceiling works too.
Yeah.
It just like absolutely like wrecked an entire afternoon for me. I mean, I couldn't stop. So, is there anything else? Because I know I made a couple points in the notes.
No, I had my Ross Lynch era, and I'm so happy that we're going back into it again.
No, I'm so happy because like I feel like he was really popping off on TikTok when he dyed his hair dark.
Well,
And he was
that's
also dating
his
Jazz.
his era where he
Jazz.
was in
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which I loved that show. I
Yes.
highly recommend. I loved him in it. Harvey Kinkle.
That was his name?
That's the name of the character.
Yeah, didn't you watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
No.
Harvey Kinkle.
You never watched Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
That's
No.
Taylor,
off-brand
I would.
for you.
It's spooky season right
I'm
now. I think
shocked.
we should watch it because you would really like it, and he is so sexy in it.
You
That's
didn't
how
watch
he
the
met.
original Sabrina the Teenage Witch either?
No.
Like
my
you didn't
God.
come home
You'd
from
love
school and watch 2 episodes of Full House and then 2 episodes of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, followed by 2 episodes of Sister Sister on ABC Family?
Before it was Freeform.
Yeah. I watched.
She's busy watching Napoleon Dynamite with the fam.
You should be Napoleon
She was
Dynamite
busy
for
watching
Halloween.
all those animal shows she was sending us the other day.
Oh my God,
Probably.
Duck Dynasty.
Duck Dynasty, Call of the Wild Man.
Because I texted in the group chat and I was like, I'm once again thinking about Buck Wild, talking about the song by Taylor Kniff because it's one of my Roman empires. And Taylor took it as is it MTV?
Yeah.
MTV show Buck Wild, and then started talking about Duck Dynasty. And then there was one more
Call of the Wild Man.
called, oh my
I was
God.
busy watching that.
I think you'd like
I
it.
watched-
loved Sabrina the Teenage
You
Witch.
would have loved it. I think you'd really like it, Taylor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So circling back to Penny Dropper, I also will say this about Ross Lynch. He is one of the only guys who looks better blonde.
I agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I wholeheartedly agree.
I am never that girl.
Nope.
I never will be that girl. But for Ross Lynch, for
I
my
will be that girl.
Penny Dropper of the week, I will be that girl.
He is my one
Daddy,
exception.
daddy. He is
Mm-hmm.
gorgeous.
I cannot wait until this episode is over and I can watch that TikTok again.
And
That's-
he's good at singing and dancing.
You're bringing it back.
Yeah.
He's so passionate about singing and dancing.
Yes.
He's also so passionate about being gorgeous.
Yes.
You hate men that are passionate,
passionate
about,
about being
singing and
gorgeous.
dancing.
No, like rocking, singing, and dancing. Like if it was like
Rocking.
theater,
Because I said
that
Taylor
would be icky.
hates people that have a passion for singing and dancing.
Not
No.
when it's sexy.
Yeah,
Not
when it's sexy.
Like
and when he's got his
Rocky.
shirt off and holding a beer.
Like if he was in like Seussical the musical, like that would be disgusting.
Why would he be
Hey,
in Seussical the musical?
careful what you say about theater kids.
Out of all the musicals,
Why'd
why
you pick
Seussical?
Seussical?
I don't know. That was the first one that came to my head.
Ross Lynch and Seussical.
You've
You would
never
probably
even
eat that
seen
up,
it.
Taylor.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, loving Ross Lynch this week. Cannot stop thinking about him.
We're
Couldn't love
loving
him
him
more
every
if I
week.
tried. Moving on.
Get him at bottomless brunch.
Get
him at Bottomless
Brunch.
Closing it out, we love him every week. Just a little bit more
Just
this week.
a little extra
But
this
if
week.
we're not talking about him, just know we're still loving him.
just
we're
know
loving
still
him.
loving him, showing him so much love.
So much love.
so much.
I couldn't have more love to give him if I tried.
Mm-hmm.
Subplot.
Yes.
The panty dropper.
Yes. Oh no.
Oh.
Murr from Impractical Jokers.
Oh my god!
I would like to talk about it. I would like to talk about it. I would like to talk about it. I'd like to talk about it.
I
I'd like
would
to
like
talk
to talk
about
about
it.
this. I would love.
I would love to talk about this.
Because apparently it's a shared human experience that you go through an Impractical Joker's phase.
shared woman
A
experience.
shared woman experience.
Mhm.
You go through an Impractical Joker's phase, and naturally, because you're so balls deep into it, you have to have a crush on one of them. And why did everyone have a crush on Murr?
When we were all 18 years old, we all had a crush on Murr.
Like, why was I 18 and Murr was probably 40, and I was like, oh my god, I need him. I need to marry him.
Need him biblically. Oh my god, I don't know what the fuck that is, but like it is real across the board at this table, and I know multiple other girls who feel the same about Murr.
And we were talking about a specific clip that really did it for us.
And this is how we figured it all out, because we were talking about like flashing our downstairs neighbors or whatever. And I was like, I'm just gonna sit at the window and go, Nini's on the glass, Nini's on the glass. So then we had to naturally watch the clip of Murr where he goes, Nini's on the glass, Nini's on the glass. And then we all realized when we started talking about it, we all had a crush on Murr.
We had it so bad for Murr, and you know what? I still do.
I had a crush on Sal.
But Sal yesterday in the backwards hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, at 3 a.m. after we went out and had exactly 2 lemon drop martinis, we had to come back here and watch Impractical Jokers until 3
I thought you meant like you saw him out in a backwards hat.
Oh my god.
No, it was a
When we
clip
were
of
out
on the
with
show.
Sal, that would have shattered your glass pussy for sure.
Oh yeah.
I would have, I wouldn't know how to act.
Yeah.
I
For
think
sure.
I actually think that would break you. I think you would
Probably.
freeze in place.
Mm-hmm.
You are right now. Just
Yeah.
She
think
would
about
have
it.
pulled a me at Cafe Finelli's going,
Oh.
love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
Boom.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Stupid idiot.
Stupid idiot.
I can't believe I said love your podcast when I should have just made out with him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
Speaking of the lemon drop martinis,
I can't.
How was
Guys.
it? How were your lemon drops?
I can't.
Delicious.
I can't speak.
they were
I've
delicious.
never had one.
Well, we were
We
saying
have to. We'll take you to the
Yeah.
Brooklynier. Nikki might have to stay home.
I'm gonna throw up if we utter that word one
You
more
can
time.
just stay in the shower.
LDM.
Thank you, LDM.
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 So as we were drinking them, we've changed our minds. We totally understand how that lady ordered 3.
Yeah. I don't blame her now. I completely understand why she ordered 3.
And get her a bottomless brunch.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
get her at bottomless brunch.
The 48 oysters still questionable.
No, Taylor,
No.
I can't.
48 O's.
48
O's.
The 48 O's followed by the LDMs.
Yeah, I can't. Tummy is
And
in
the
shambles.
CC&P of it all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Crab cakes and potatoes.
Oh yeah.
CC&P.
CCP
Yeah.
We just have to abbreviate the names of food.
in the K.
Yeah.
Yeah, for at least another 2-3 hours, I think I'll be okay.
Okay. But they were
Um,
delicious. 10 out of 10 at the Brooklynier.
Ooh, I'm excited
Yeah.
to try it.
Yeah, if you're looking for a delicious LDM, I'd recommend going to the Brooklynier in Manhattan.
But make sure you specify LDM
Or you'll get a DM.
A DM, big fat DMs.
with an olive in it.
We
Mhm.
get enough big fat DMs already.
Yeah.
We do. Don't need another.
So something I would also like to talk about. Well, I don't need to talk about it. I think I need Taylor to talk about it.
Something I would like Taylor to also talk about.
So something we have written down from last night, Taylor. Would you like to elaborate on you manifesting a pregnancy scare?
You have the floor.
Take it away. I am
So,
all ears.
We were all sitting around waiting for our Popeyes. And we were saying, oh my God, like, well, because Nikki was saying, I need a pap right now, a plain ass pancake. And then we were getting biscuits, so it was a pap,
was
a
good.
plain ass biscuit.
That was good.
So she was like, I need a pap, I need a glass of water, and I need my husband.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a husband.
And I need my husband.
And we were like, oh my God, a husband would be so fun right now. Like, and then I was like, oh, like just someone to like, oh,
I don't even know how you like went farther because it was just all going like, oh my god, I need my husband. How did it turn into you going, I'm gonna have a pregnancy scare?
No,
wait,
do you think I remember in the state that I was in last night, I blinked and she's like, yeah, well, I'm gonna get pregnant, and it's like,
Wait, I wasn't here for this, so Taylor, take it
Okay,
away. I need,
sorry.
I need.
Okay,
pictures.
Then
okay,
we were like,
I'm listening.
okay, let's manifest. So them two, Meghan and Nikki, were like, in 2 years, we're gonna be getting ready to get married.
To
and
my
I
husband.
went to my husband, and I went, I don't want to be married in 2 years, but I want to be engaged in 2 years. And I went, and like probably like a pregnancy scare by then too.
Me and Nikki, she couldn't even finish saying whatever she was thinking.
Mhm.
We immediately stopped her and said, what did you just say?
I mean, I was
Taylor,
like,
I just want to let you know, I think if I was here, before the sentence could come out of your mouth, my hands would be around your neck.
I was literally,
We were screaming.
mouth was agape.
No, because in my head I was like, okay, so this is
Because
what's
that would
gonna
be
happen.
all of your child would be all of our
Yeah.
child.
Not
No.
mine.
Okay.
I can tell you that.
So we went,
that is-
why are you manifesting a pregnancy scare
That's
for
the
yourself?
craziest thing I've ever
passage.
heard.
Like,
I
feel
want
like-
to hear. I want it to come from
Okay.
your mouth. I
From
wanna
the
hear.
source.
Okay, I
Yeah.
wanna hear.
So I feel like it's a rite of passage to have a pregnancy scare.
Okay.
All right.
And I don't want to have a pregnancy scare after I'm married. Like, that's just a disappointment.
Why?
What if you don't want to have a baby?
well, you want to
But
have
I
kids.
do want to have a baby.
Yeah, but if you already have kids, you could still have a pregnancy scare. Like, let's say you have 3, and you'd be like, oh my god, I don't want a 4th, but I might be pregnant with a 4th.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about my first.
Like you're not ready for your first.
No, that after I like, I was thinking, like, immediately after I get married, like, I kind of want to have a baby.
Okay.
So she's saying
So when
that
would the scare happen?
she's
While
saying
we were engaged.
Yeah, she's saying that if it happened after they were married, it wouldn't be a scare, it would be a joy.
Yes.
and you want to be scared.
And she wants to be so scared.
you want a trick, not a treat.
No, but I feel like it's a rite of passage. Like, I feel like everyone should have, like, a pregnancy scare
Okay,
once
see-
in their life.
Okay,
it's
so here's
not.
the thing.
It's not fun.
Here's the thing is
At
that
all.
like a rite of passage is usually like having a beer with your dad or like I don't know, going on spring break,
Learning how to drive a car.
learning how to drive a car.
Sneaking beer out of, like, your parent's fridge.
Like a pregnancy scare doesn't have
I
to
don't
be
know
a
if
rite of
pregnancy
passage.
scare falls under, like, the rite of passage
Like,
Yeah.
category.
Almost getting knocked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rite of passage.
Yeah,
And-
but at
and-
this point, like, we were engaged. So I was like,
No, but you were saying
yeah.
that this pregnancy scare would then push you to get married. And me and Nikki go, why would you...
Need to get pushed if you're
why
engaged.
why would the guy go, well, I guess I almost knocked you up, so I might as well marry her.
No. Okay, so in my head,
Taylor
we were,
S thing to say
we were engaged. We
Okay.
had gotten engaged. We're so in love.
with your
And
husband.
then we have, because I don't want to, like, rush an engagement.
Okay, fair.
So then we had been engaged for a little bit. We have this pregnancy scare, and then we go, oh my God, wouldn't it be so fun to have a kid? Like, wouldn't it be so great? And then that pushes us to be like, well, let's get married and set a date.
So you want to not rush and then rush.
Yeah.
He goes, well, since I almost knocked you up, might as well.
But
No,
okay.
And you're not gonna have a baby out of wedlock?
She's not having a bastard.
That's
Okay.
just not fun, though. Like, then you have to think about where the baby's
Okay.
going to go the night of the wedding. Like,
Okay.
it's just not fun.
So
Okay.
is it more of like, because assuming you're engaged to someone, you've already talked about if you want to have kids, when ideally you'd want to have kids, what's going to happen after your wedding. Do you want like a jump start?
Maybe.
Like
well,
you-
I just, like, my pregnancy scare, I meant it as, like, a, like,
Reality check.
maybe.
Also, originally, when she was telling the story, she left out the part where they were engaged during the pregnancy scare.
Oh.
So me and Nikki took it as the pregnancy scare. He goes, well, I might as well put a ring on it.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Literally.
I said that I was engaged, and then I have a
No,
pregnancy
you originally
scare.
left off the engagement. It was
Oh.
just like, I'm going to have a pregnancy scare, and then I'm
Is-
getting married.
I mean, I guess it is a scare, but is it really a scare if you're engaged? Because if you're already getting married, you'll probably be pregnant when you're married.
But she doesn't
Yeah,
want to
but-
have a baby out of wedlock.
No, not out of wedlock, but I just don't want the responsibility of a baby at my wedding.
That's
So
the only
you're
thing
not
that's
having a
stopping her.
baby out of
but,
wedlock.
but what if you're pregnant at your wedding and you don't have the baby by then?
You can't drink at your wedding. That's no fun.
You're
The only
pregnant.
thing that's stopping Taylor from not having a baby pre-marriage is she doesn't know what to do with it wedding night.
That's the one thing she's hung up on. Baby's gonna be too young to party.
Yeah.
Like, why not just hire a babysitter?
What if I can't trust them? Oh, my mom's gonna be at my wedding.
Leave it with your neighbor.
Oh, why would I leave it with my
Leave
neighbor?
it with Meghan.
Megan's gonna be at my wedding.
You could leave with Sophie. She loves babies.
All right.
She not gonna have babies, but she loves babies.
Okay, well, Sophie, if you're watching, you're gonna be watching my non-existent baby at my wedding.
Because Taylor actually didn't have a pregnancy scare. She just ends up pregnant before her wedding.
Oh God, what a laugh.
What a laugh.
What a laugh.
But that was probably one of the craziest sentences that have
That
ever
you-
left your mouth.
Can't wait to have this
said.
conversation with you in 2 years from now when you're pregnant.
And when I'm married to my husband.
No, I'm
my
gonna be
husband.
I'm gonna be engaged.
You're gonna
in
be
2 years.
engaged, maybe possibly pregnant. Almost pregnant.
Pregnancy scare.
Yeah. Pregnancy scare could have happened already.
Okay. What else do we want to talk about?
I mean, it is a scare. That's for sure.
Want better for yourself. Like, want more for yourself.
Taylor.
But I did say, like, I have this like weird feeling I'm gonna be like like a single mom.
Oh, yes. Followed by Taylor last night manifesting she's a single mother.
Like Reba?
Single mom who works.
I
That's gonna
think
be me.
Taylor.
So she can listen to Little Bird
I'm saying
by the Jonas Brothers.
Taylor, I'm saying this to you, but I mean it for everyone here. We should all want the best for ourselves.
Oh, I do.
Don't you feel like you're fated to be, I won't say stuck, but stuck with children without a partner?
She's manifesting a pregnancy scare and being a single mom.
No. We're manifesting living
The best.
happy, fulfilled lives at points where it makes sense for us.
But
With
if
our
it happens,
husbands.
I've already like prepared myself for the worst.
You haven't even gotten married yet, and you're preparing yourself for when he leaves you with your children.
I feel like
Meghan, she hasn't gotten married. She's not dating anybody.
I feel like I'm having a conversation with my mother.
I'm gonna echo Megan. Want better for yourself.
Want more for yourself.
Want more
I
for
will
yourself.
talk about this with her. I'll be like, oh my god, like I want this for my wedding, but my mom will be like, you're not even dating anyone.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's like that
so
clip of
funny.
Kendall Jenner. She's like, I'm not even married. I've never been engaged.
I
Like, want better
okay.
for yourself and your imaginary husband.
now I'm just curious. If you were a single mom, would you be divorced or would you just be estranged?
Are you in the mood to get divorced?
No, but I
Estranged?
don't. I guess I don't know.
You strike me. Okay, so if you had to be a single mom, I think you'd be the type of person to get remarried to the person you divorced.
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
God.
Yeah.
So, Taylor.
I think if you
Sure.
ever got divorced, you'd just remarry the same man over and over again.
For
Keep
sure.
divorcing and then getting
Oh
married.
my god.
I got mad at him. I divorced him.
Yes.
And then he like does this whole, and I'm like, ugh.
He like brings you flowers one day, and you're like, all right.
You have a pregnancy
Marriage
scare
is
during your
back
divorce.
on. Marriage is
Yeah,
off.
that's where your pregnancy scare happens during
The
the
divorce.
divorce.
Oh my god.
Taylor, I hope and pray this never happens.
Same.
Be funny for the plot.
Should we
though.
manifest some like positive things for us
in this
to
manifestation
counteract
space?
I hope
what Taylor just said?
I hope and I know that whatever happens to us will be at the right time. We will be happy, fulfilled,
with the right people.
with the right people on the
Yeah.
right timeline. No rushing, no fake scenarios.
no divorces.
No divorce. No divorces.
Damn.
As much as we
'Cause
joke,
we're with the right people, so we don't have to get divorced.
You're
no.
right.
And it'll all make sense, right, ladies?
Yes. Right.
Okay.
Yes.
All
We're gonna
right.
birth
It'll
our
all
armies.
make sense.
It'll all make sense.
Yes.
I'm gonna have my army
Okay.
of girls.
I'm gonna have my army of boys and one girl.
Do I seem like a girl mom or a boy mom?
Girl mom.
I think both.
I was
having
gonna
one
say,
of
you
each.
just seem like a mom. Like,
That's so nice.
like I have like my girls and my boys. You know,
I wouldn't. I actually.
you don't lean either way to me.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to. I want to have children. I don't want to have one because.
Yeah.
I would love to have a girl and a boy because I would love to have a girl, but also there are no boys in my family,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. I feel like it'd be fun.
Gotta
That's
keep
like
the
when my mom
bloodline
was
going.
pregnant with me because she just had a sister. She was like, I kind of want to. Or when she was having my brother,
Yeah.
she was like, I kind of want a girl just because like I grew up with a sister and I want like Meghan to have that. But she was like, I also want a boy because I want something different. Like I want to see
I
what
know.
that's like.
I think it would genuinely be a lot of fun, and my one thing is I just want to make enough money that if I have a bunch of kids that I can like give them a life that I want to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think I would want a boy and a girl, and then whatever after that is just like bonus.
You just kind of have fun aunt energy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think due to the fact that you don't
Fun?
like kids. I know you don't like kids, but I feel like you'd force yourself to like ours, and like you could do like fun crafts with them for like an hour.
Christina Yang.
I would
You
love
know?
to do a fun craft.
Like, see,
I couldn't even
that's
joke
like
that
fun
out of
aunt.
myself.
You like
'cause
love
you-
a fun little craft.
I love a fun
for an
little
hour
craft.
with them, and then you're done.
Yes.
Like
that just
Christina
made me
Yang
physically sick.
from Grey's Anatomy.
I was going to say, I think you'd be the person that my kids would go to if they were not getting along with me.
I kind of love that.
I think that, like
Like in that one scene in this season of And Just Like That, where Lily goes over to Carrie's
I
because
think
she's fighting with
Oh,
Charlotte.
I think
yeah.
it'd be like
yeah.
it's like, well, you know my mom, but you also know me, and you get me. You know, like I feel like you clash
I'm
so
a
much
safe
with
space.
you're
Yeah.
a safe space. You clash so much with your parents that, for me at least, you can go to a family member, but they're family at the end of the day. Like
Yeah.
they share blood.
But
to-
fun Aunt Nikki.
But a fun aunt that's, and I'll say this, being bound to someone by blood is sometimes it's purely just that.
Mm-hmm.
We choose to be friends because we choose to be.
Yeah.
Not
Chosen
'cause-
family.
Not because we were forced to through forced interactions,
Yeah.
right? So I think there's something very powerful about that,
Yeah.
and very safe and comforting. And I think I mean all of you, but my roommate, who I will have to leave when I have children.
Me
you
mentioning
can
that
live with
once
us.
in the pod and Taylor starting to like kind of cry.
Getting
I
upset
think
too.
I think you would be a very safe space for my children.
Aww.
They're just gonna love you so much because they're gonna have all those fun memories of doing those crafts with you
Oh, yeah.
for 1 hour time slots.
Yeah.
I really do. I,
I
think
set a
that's fun.
timer.
Yeah, you're like I'm so sorry, but the hour's up.
The
I-
You're
hours
gonna
up.
come in. He's like acting too much like a child right now. I'm
Yeah.
out of here. I just reminded myself that it's a kid.
And I'm absolutely disgusted by it.
I finished my craft. I gotta go.
yeah.
Well, that's like
yeah. My craft is done.
That's like my sister Sophie. We always thought she wanted to have a bunch of babies because she loved babies, playing with kids all throughout her life. And she was like, I think they're fun and they're cute. I just don't want the responsibility.
yeah.
Like, play with it and then
Give
you
it
got
back.
it's your responsibility the rest of the night.
Especially after seeing a picture of Paris Hilton's kid, I'm disgusted.
Dude, that baby has so much knowledge.
Look
I
at
know,
like
it's the
Avatar.
smartest baby ever.
It's
Oh
the
my
ugliest
God.
thing I've ever seen.
Love
Fuggo.
you, Queen. Love you, Paris Hilton.
Yeah, queen, but god damn. That is an ugly ass baby.
Do you think our babies will be ugly because we're all so sexy?
No. We can't manifest that.
No, we can't.
Mm-mm.
You manifesting like some of the worst storylines for yourself.
You draw the line at ugly baby?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be a single mother, my baby has to be cute.
No, I don't think I'd have ugly babies. It's just a question.
Well, it depends on your husband.
My husband.
Your husband. Okay, I do have one more thing to hit on.
Okay.
I'm coming back with a mention of the week.
Yes.
Okay.
This is about to be the most.
ba-
Oh, sorry.
Ba 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 ba
Ba
ba
ba ba ba.
Mensch of the week. Mensch of the week. Mensch of the week. Mensch of the week.
Yeah. It's the most unoriginal thing that I could possibly talk about right now. But there's a video.
Yet again.
There's a video of Travis Kelce.
Mm.
We're
Again,
becoming
this
the Travis Kelce Taylor Swift update podcast.
it literally is. And I'm telling you guys, like, I want to be hoarding on Maine for this man. I don't have it in me today. But like, guys, can we talk about this TikTok?
He's
Go ahead.
so protective.
Okay, so Meghan sent this TikTok in the group chat. I think it was like Monday or Tuesday.
I feel like whenever I'm on a date, I'm always like having like the sense of like I'm a man in the situation. I'm like protective. Yeah, for sure. You always kind of have that feeling or that self-awareness, I guess.
And I was out getting food. It was like the middle of the workday, and I was out getting food, and I was walking. And
Were you brought to your knees?
I was literally, guys, I mean, I know I already said hip bone jelly in this episode, but like my legs went numb. Like, I stopped dead in my tracks, buckled at the knees. Like, I don't know what it was. I guess I have a thing for, like, men being protective. Because him saying, what did he say? I just feel like I always just, like, know, like, as a man, like, that I'm the man in the situation, then I have to, like, be protective or, like, be the protector. I don't know, something like that. We'll insert the clip. I mean, my legs went
Buckled
numb.
at the knees.
My legs went
he's
numb.
pushing her to the inside of the street when he's walking.
Oh my God, stop. Please stop. I can't.
I think that
I can't.
I think it's an interesting thing to
Like when he's driving, he keeps his hand on her thigh the whole time just
Just
because he wants
to
to like
Make sure
keep
she's
her
safe.
I think it's proof that things that are considered misogynistic in some sense, it's like machismo, you know, the guy who's like super into machismo and being overprotective.
But it's also chivalrous in a way.
Yeah.
There's a fine line with like the personality of the man, where
Yes.
if that's his thing to be douchey all the time, yeah, it's misogynistic. But if
Yeah.
he's a good guy, it's so chivalrous.
No, yeah,
and,
if he's like,
and it's sexy.
because he wasn't saying
It's
it in the way of
why-
like it's the man's job. Like I have.
He
to
said he
protect her. It was, like,
genuinely wants
genuinely
her to
like,
feel
likes
safe.
her so much. He just wants her to know
he's-
she's safe.
exactly.
Yeah.
He's like, I
wants to
can
be a safe
acknowledge in a situation that like I'm the man, and like it is sort of like, you know, on me to protect her, and like I cannot explain to you the absolute like
Hip bone jelly.
hip bone jelly. I mean, wow.
HBJM.
Yeah.
Hip bone jelly moment.
Yes.
I think it also like weaves its way into
Mhm.
you, like some men, they're not like that, and women, it's embarrassing to ask a guy to be like that for you.
Yes.
No,
right?
I was
You can't
thinking about
ask.
this, and
'Cause
I was
some
like,
men
I
have it
would
or they
never
don't.
want
They
to
have it or they
date a
don't.
man who is not a gentleman.
Yeah.
Like someone who doesn't wait for you to get in your Uber. Somebody
Yeah.
somebody who doesn't hold the door for you. Somebody who like
My whole date that one night.
I know, but
Someone who just cares about you in ways that
Yeah.
like not that they shouldn't be obvious, but in ways that they don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not
No,
a thought
but
of mine.
and that's what it is like the guy that you went out with, who you were talking about. It's like these probably weren't even
crosses.
crossing
but-
his head,
yeah.
but like again, you have it or you don't.
You
Or
have
like
it or you
some
don't.
guys were brought up with it or they're not, and like it makes such a difference
does.
when
No, but
you
even
go
it
out with
happens to
someone
all
who
of
has
us.
it.
Like,
If the random guy in my office building can hold the door for me, why can't you?
if the man
If we're on a date, why can't
if
you?
the man on Hinge who I can't stand meeting in person but is in love with me wants to roll out the red carpet,
Mhm.
if you actually like, if I like you and you can't even do that for me,
Yeah.
yeah,
insane.
yeah,
crazy thing.
So
yeah.
I had that thought where I was like,
I had a thought.
I had a thought.
but I think I put it on my thing, on my vision board. I want somebody who's protective but not jealous.
Yeah,
That's a great that's a great
that's
way
a really
to put it.
good.
I think there's a difference between being
Private but not secret.
protective and jealous.
not
I think
jealous.
jealous shows ownership and protectiveness shows
care.
care.
Yes. No, definitely. And like you were saying, it's like a fine line between like being more like chivalrous and caring versus like, well, I'm the alpha man and like, I have to prove myself as like blah,
He's
blah,
doing
blah,
it for the
blah.
wrong reasons.
Which is literally Beetlejuice.
When he's doing it because it's just the manly thing to do, he's doing it for him. When he's doing it because he cares about you, he's doing it for you.
Drink it for you.
By the way, Beetlejuice is a code name for someone we know. We're not
Oh,
talking
okay,
about
yeah.
the movie character. Well, you can keep that in, but just so people, because we've mentioned Beetlejuice a few times, it's someone we know.
It's a miracle he hasn't populated right here.
Yeah, we've said it
enough
3 times.
keywords.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh, which
And stay tuned for another few weeks when we reveal who Beetlejuice is.
Yeah, and tell some crazy
That,
stories.
Stay tuned for a Beetlejuice
that
reveal.
bomb drop, I just want to sprinkle in a little tidbit about the new place. We're gonna be scaring people. And
yeah,
and I'm
we're
just
not
gonna
gonna
drop that.
We're not
We're
gonna
be
tell you
scaring people.
how,
We're gonna be
but
scaring
we really
people.
cooked up something.
we cooked up
yesterday.
some devious,
Some
diabolical activities.
Are you gonna hide
Diabolical.
in your closet?
No,
We can't.
Diabolical scheme?
Yeah, diabolical scheme. I mean, we're gonna be scheming, scamming.
Diabolical in the
scheming
highest
scam.
degree?
I am
Diabolical.
Joanne the scammer.
Yeah, you are. Oh my God, why have you not been her for Halloween?
That's a great.
Wow.
That's a great Halloween costume.
I love Joanne the Scammer.
So do I.
What happened to her?
Scam too hard.
She scammed too hard.
I think
But wait,
something
wait, wait.
happened with the person that played her.
Let's close the
I
loop
just wanna
on
close-
Travis
so-
Kelce.
Wait. I also just want to close the loop on,
Yes.
just so you know.
Protective but not jealous.
Yes, but
Yes.
for the scheming, just know we are Nikki and I cooking up some things that are diabolical in the highest
degree.
And I'll
Okay.
end that point with that.
Yes.
And I'll just have to be so patient.
You have
I
to
think
be
to
so
be
patient.
so
You have to
patient.
Be so patient. But yeah, so mensch of the week, Travis Kelce, for being a cute little protective mensch who just wants the best for Taylor and just
being
wants
so
her to feel
patient.
safe, and for being so patient, and like it just makes me so happy to see a guy who treat her so well.
He lets her be bejeweled.
He lets her be bejeweled,
that
and also
could
like buy
be
a
my
$6 million mansion so that she can feel safer.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
That could be my TikTok
Joe
of
Alwyn
the
could
week.
never. He's too busy
Literally
buying paper rings.
Oh. Oh.
He went in debt over paper rings.
He's in the red.
He's in the red over paper rings.
I mean, that could be my TikTok of the week because I saw the video of them comparing.
Oh, where they're sitting at the restaurants.
No, where he like grabbed her hand and ran into
Yes.
the car.
No, there that one, and then I
Travis
saw
and Kelce.
Travis and Kelce.
and Kelsey.
Travis and Taylor kind of like strut into
They
cars.
strut
don't like
because
them
it looks so
running.
sexy
When
together.
he was switching the hands so that because in the video of Joe Altwin, he ran into the car first.
Yes. Yes.
That's so
It's like that video of
embarrassing.
So
Justin Bieber and
embarrassing.
Haley Bieber.
Yeah.
No, it's where Justin Bieber goes away on the skateboard and Haley Bieber's running out
Yeah.
there and it falls in the street.
Yeah.
No,
And the paparazzi's like, Haley.
Yeah.
Okay. But so Joe Altwin literally drags her, runs, like flies.
Like you can't
Superman
even
into
see
the
them.
car.
That's how fast they're running.
What's the point?
And Travis Kelce literally was holding her hand and then went to go switch her. Didn't even break the hand. He put your hand in mine. He did like a. I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
I know what you're saying.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
And he like covered the hand so that he could switch it.
Yeah.
yeah, because he cares about her.
And then put
And
the
then
other
put her
hand
in
on the
first.
back. Oh my god.
And then he
I'm
put
gonna
his
start
hand
crying.
on top of the car so that he can like not cage her in, but like make sure that she gets in safely.
And it's like that's like second nature to a man like
And
that.
then
I just
he
know it.
blocked the door, hand on the top, looked around, make sure everything was safe, and then got in.
Yeah.
Actually, he had
sick
both
to
of
my
the
stomach.
security guards get in
I'm
before
sick to my
him.
stomach. Like I can't.
Because he cares.
He
He doesn't
cares
even need to
so
think about
much.
it. He cares
Yeah,
about
He
it.
doesn't even need to think about it.
He would.
Oh my god.
And he was just brought up. Mama Kelce brought him up right.
and he wants to, so he is.
He wants to, so he is.
Yeah.
And it's not even like he's doing it to like put on a show. Like that's
No, you can tell it's
genuinely what
genuine.
he would do.
You can tell it's genuine, and like, yeah, like there
like,
was
you don't
another.
want to tell your significant other.
It's embarrassing. It's humiliating. And
Yeah.
at that point, when you're saying it out loud, you're thinking, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm a fool.
Like you don't want to be
Really?
like wait for my Uber. Hold the door open. Like you
Yes.
want. Like
this
you
is
don't
how you
wanna-
act for a girl you like.
Yeah.
Humiliating.
Hate to see how you treat a girl you don't like.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then because the relationship would never work because you're basically mommying him.
Yup.
The next girl would get all the benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is one of the plights of womanhood.
So
Is
you
like
just-
never getting to
You're
reap what
prepping.
you sow.
You're prepping your current boyfriend for his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
That and earring smell.
Mhm. You want to hit on that real quick?
Ladies. Fellas, you will never understand it. Just earring smell. I'll
Well,
just
I
say
guess guys who have their ears pierced maybe
but I
experience
doubt
it.
they like understand.
No, they don't
Yeah.
understand, but maybe they have it. I'm sure some guys out there have some
Like where every
crazy
couple
earring
months I have
smell.
to take out my earrings and rubbing alcohol on 'em just because of the earring smell.
Yeah,
I don't have my ears pierced.
yeah.
So
You seem
would-
like someone who would have just like a full.
Yeah.
I do
cage.
seem that way,
What a
but
gauge.
so
No, Kate, like a full like.
Oh.
I'm just so stubborn. My mom didn't want us to get our ears pierced when we were babies because she said we always tugged at our faces and it scared her. So when we, I don't know, turned like 10, she was like, okay, everyone can get their ears pierced. And both my sisters did. And they were like, don't you want to? Everyone has to. And I was like, now that you told me to, no. And I've stuck with that.
When I got my ears pierced, it was the most dramatic thing ever.
Same.
How old were you when you got your ears pierced?
Like 7.
I think I was like 8 or 9.
However
I
old
put
you were
on
in
a
the second
motherfucking
grade,
show.
that's when I got
8.
my ears pierced.
Well, you were 7.
I was probably
'cause
7.
You were a baby. Aw.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
my mom said, you guys are getting like real jewelry in your ears because I don't want to deal with your ears turning green. She took my sisters to the pediatrician to get their ears pierced by a female pediatrician.
I didn't even know the pediatrician did that.
Ours did.
Because I was gonna say, I heard like if you're getting like your ears pierced, you should just go to like a tattoo place because they know how to do it.
That's what
and they
I
can do it
did.
properly without the gun because the gun's not. Good
That's
for
what
your
I
ear.
did with I have one piercing. I have my belly button pierced, and I went to a tattoo place. I was like, there's no way I'm going to a mall for this.
I don't think they do belly buttons at the mall.
They do. They do.
They do.
They
Yeah.
do.
Oh my god! Imagine
That's
getting
where
your belly button done at the piercing Padoga.
most of the oh shit.
Padoga.
Pagoga. Most of the girls I knew in high school who had their belly buttons pierced got it either at the mall or they had someone they knew.
Yeah.
No, I would
No, I went to a
never
tattoo.
take my
tattoo
child
shop.
to piercing pagoda because the gun, I got it so infected. Literally, my earring went inside my ear. Like that's how much it swelled up.
No, and that's why I wasn't playing with that. And thankfully, my belly button has never got infected. It's never like gotten swollen. I take very good care of it. But I got freaked out. I was like, "There's no way."
Does your belly button get like earring smell?
No.
Oh.
But like when you shower and stuff, it's like it's a different microbiome than it is. I wash it every day with Dial antibacterial soap.
Now that we've lost the guys, if there are some here, let us know if you've ever
Experienced earring smell.
Yeah.
like if you're
Or
like
you know,
making
sometimes
out
when you,
with
like
a
just
girl.
like twist your
Yeah.
nose ring and you get that smell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like if you're
Oh,
ever
yeah.
like kissing a girl's neck or like what? Like do you ever
Do you smell it on their
Do
ear?
you smell it?
Do you smell it?
Do that
Capital
baby
I.
smelling?
Capital IT.
Yeah.
It.
Yeah. Just let us know.
Well, I think that's it.
What an unhinged episode.
Oh my god, this was a really funny
This is a really
episode.
funny episode.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to ring that bell. Also, if you're on YouTube, make sure to go to our latest short that is about getting divorced and comment something nice under it.
Yeah.
It has ended up, I was looking at the analytics. Men.
It was like 85%
85%.
male.
I would
men.
like to close out this episode by saying that in my 24, almost 25 years of living on this earth, I've known for a while that I have a real talent for pissing men off.
They were pissed
I
off.
know how to get under their skin, and unfortunately, I'm really good at it.
Yeah, so yet again, if you're on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, ring the bell. Make sure to go to that short, comment something nice. All of our social media information is linked down below. And we'll also have a post on our Instagram of things that we talked about this week. So make sure to go check that out and give it a big fat like. Happy Taylor Swift 1989 week to all celebrating.
Yes.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.